Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I'm Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Hey, for those of you who've been watching the channel for a while now, you know we've done several videos on how can you carry a loaded firearm in your car, can you carry a loaded shotgun or rifle in your car, can you carry a loaded AR pistol in your car. And all of those videos actually led to some discussions and questions about this. So I thought we'd take a couple of minutes today and talk about, can I carry a loaded pistol grip shotgun in my car in Washington State? Okay, before we get rolling, you guys know the drill. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like button down below. If you want to stay up to date on issues related to your Second Amendment rights, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. Click the little bell logo if you want to be notified when we post new videos. And most importantly, let's keep the comments and discussions coming. That's how we're going to get our videos out to more lawful and responsible gun owners, and how I'm likely going to get more ideas for videos. Okay, so the subject for today's discussion is pistol gripped, or what we call shorter sawed-off shotguns. Now, these guns are legal, and we'll do a video about why these guns are legal, but primarily I'm going to be talking about two firearms today. One's the Remington TAC-14. The other one is the Mossberg Shockwave. I say that because these are the two most popular firearms sold of this nature, and I think the ones that most likely you might want to carry for personal protection. Now, we know, for those of you who've been watching this channel for a while, that we are allowed to carry a loaded pistol in our car under RCW 9.41.050. In fact, that statute specifically reads, a person shall not carry or place a loaded pistol in any vehicle unless the person has a license to carry a concealed pistol and the pistol is on the licensee's person, the licensee is within the vehicle at all times that the pistol is there, or 3, that the licensee is away from the vehicle and the pistol is locked within the vehicle and concealed from view from outside the vehicle. So, we know now under RCW 9.41.050 that we are allowed to carry a loaded pistol in our car so long as we have a valid concealed pistol license and we carry it according to the requirements of that law. Now, for those of you who've been watching the channel also, you know that under RCW 77.15.460, which is part of the Fish and Wildlife Regulations in Washington State, nobody, regardless of your concealed carry status, is allowed to carry a rifle or a shotgun loaded in their automobile. So, under current Washington law, the status is that you can carry a loaded pistol in your automobile so long as you have a valid concealed pistol license and you carry according to the law. You cannot carry a shotgun in your car loaded no matter what your concealed carry status is. You cannot carry a rifle in your car loaded no matter what your concealed carry status is. So the question then is what exactly is the Remington TAC-14? What exactly is the Mossberg Shockwave? If they're rifles or they're considered to be shotguns, we know we cannot carry them in the car loaded. If they qualify more under a pistol definition, however, yes, they can be loaded. So, for those of you who've been watching the channel for a while now, we know that RCW 9.41.010 defines everything in the Washington State Firearms Code. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys with the definition of a rifle because I think we can all agree that the Remington TAC-14 nor the Mossberg Shockwave is going to actually constitute a rifle. But does it constitute a shotgun? Well, under RCW 9.41.010 subsection 31, shotgun is defined as follows. Shotgun means a weapon with one or more barrels designed or redesigned, made or remade, and intended to be fired from the shoulder and designed or redesigned, made or remade, and intended to use the energy of the explosive in a fixed shotgun shell to fire through a smooth bore, either a number of ball shot or a single projectile for each single pull of the trigger. Okay, so under this statutory definition, a shotgun is any firearm which will fire a shot shell through a smooth bore having one shot per pull of the trigger and is intended and designed to be fired from the shoulder. Now, the issue, obviously, with the Remington TAC-14 and the Mossberg Shockwave or any firearm similarly configured like this is that these firearms are clearly not meant to be designed to be shot from the shoulder. Well, is this possibly an unlawful short barrel shotgun, which would be prohibited under RCW 9.41.190? Not exactly, because Section 30 of 941.010 tells us that short barrel shotgun is defined as: short-barreled shotgun means a shotgun having one or more barrels less than 18 inches in length, and any weapon made from a shotgun by any means of modification if such modified weapon has an overall length of less than 26 inches. So a short-barreled shotgun is a firearm which fires a shot shell, has a barrel less than 18 inches or an overall length of less than 26 inches, but since it is defined as a shotgun, it also requires that it be designed and intended to be fired from the shoulder, which again, these particular firearms are not. So that is why they are not short-barreled shotguns, and that's why you can lawfully purchase them in the state of Washington. So, with those definitions out of the way, we know that the only firearm that we can carry loaded in our automobile in Washington State is a pistol. Now, what exactly is a pistol under Washington law? Well, subsection 23 of 941.010 defines it as follows. Pistol means any firearm with a barrel less than 16 inches in length or is designed to be held and fired by the use of a single hand. So, a pistol is any firearm with a barrel length less than 16 inches, which is designed and intended to be fired with one hand. Okay, so the issue then is, does either one of these two firearms classify as a pistol? First, we have to take a look at the barrel length, okay? Because if it's over 16 inches, we know it's not a pistol. Now, I went to both Remington and Mossberg's websites to look up the actual specifications of these firearms. Now, the Remington TAC-14 has an overall length of 26.3 inches and a barrel length of 14 inches. So, yes, it is under the 16-inch threshold. The Mossberg Shockwave has an overall length of 26.37 inches and a barrel length of 14.35 inches. So yes, that too falls under that 16-inch threshold. The issue then is it meant to be designed? Not really. Or could it be fired with one hand? And the answer to that question is yes, I believe it could. Now, I did some research by cruising around YouTube, and as you know, there are a lot of tactical people on YouTube that will demonstrate the usefulness of any type of firearm that you so desire. And certainly there are plenty of videos available here on YouTube about these two firearms. Is it possible to shoot them one-handed? Yes, it is. Is it possible to be effective shooting them one-handed? I question that. I really do, but I will leave that more to the tactical people. Now, having had some experience with this firearm myself, I can tell you that it's one thing to be shooting target load out of there. It's altogether different if we're shooting birdshot or slugs out of there. If we're shooting high brass out of a TAC-14 or a Shockwave, I can assure you, you need to hang on pretty good for this. And let us remember that when we're firing one-handed, not only does that have an effect on our accuracy, but certainly it will have a great effect on our ability to follow up with follow-up shots. So, can it be done? Yes. Should it be done? I'm going to leave that more to the tactical people. So the bottom line is, can you carry a Remington TAC-14 or a Mossberg Shockwave in your automobile loaded? I believe you can, as long as you intend on shooting it only with one hand. Is it the most effective or useful firearm to carry for personal self-defense? I have my doubts, but again, I defer to everyone's own personal judgment as what is best for them in whatever situation they may encounter. Listen, you may have more questions about pistol grip shotguns or anything related to your Second Amendment rights, and if you do, don't ever hesitate to contact us at WashingtonGunLaw.com, or of course you can call us directly at 425-765-0487. Now remember, part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here at Washington Gun Law, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching, and stay safe.